Hey you, so in this video, what are you collecting this year? I'm just going to be going over a few of the coins that I'm going to be picking up this year from the certain mints out there and just go over my views and why I won't be sticking along with them. So as you can see, I've got the coins, or some coins I'm going to be displaying in the background. Now you need to bear with me as I still do have a very bad cold. And just in addressing a few questions I've been getting, I am still doing videos. I haven't run over to the crypto side fully. I've just been making videos on demand, basically, just keeping up with the current times. Regarding my YouTube account as well, YouTube have really just been mucking about. Even with my new subscribers, it hasn't updated for months now. On my YouTube app on the phone, I'm only able to respond to individuals' comments now when I'm on the laptop or a desktop PC, so it's just a real big pain in the ass, but I'm just trying to keep up with YouTube and just leaving them do their thing, whereas before when situations like this have happened and I've tried to raise any questions, it's just been like fruitless. So just bear with me, I'm still here, I'm still replying, I'm still deep in the coin collecting game, so let's get into this. So let's start this straight off with the Rwandan boys. So this here is the African ounce series they done. I believe we got up to 2013 to current here that I'll be displaying. So I'm still involved with this. I got into this collection rather late, so I didn't start when they first came out in 2008, but I went and played catch up. Real happy I did. So this was the 2013 that I have here. I like these coins, really like what they're doing. They're different, and especially when you're looking at a mint outside of the top three bad boys, even some of the top bad boys, the top one's always going to be Perth Mint, Royal Canadian Mint, and the likes of, you know, you've got your outsider mints that do their own version of coins. Scottsdale's one of the big ones, and these boys here that do a lot of the Rwandan coins. I believe, oh, not mistaken, it's the Maya Mint that do these. So I'm still heavily involved with this series. With this series, we first got to see that they don't produce mintage numbers, but once the cutoff date, which is the end of the year, kicks in, you're not going to be finding these no more. So it's the 2013, and I'm not going to know all the animals on here, but I believe that's a leopard. So once the cutoff kicks in, you're not finding these coins no more, which is a good thing because they do increase in premium. So that's the 2014. I'm not sure that's the deer or the springbuck what we're looking at there, but they have appreciated nicely. Some of these are more in demand than others, but I've got a bit of a heads up that one of the most recent coins didn't sell in quantity, so it's worth loading up on them. I've just got to double check which one it was, but I'll be putting a video out in time because, you know, chasing these coins up, especially if you're playing catch up, can get pretty costly. So it's always good if you've got a little heads up that one of them is going to have a very low mintage in comparison to others, because some of these do sell for a very high premium. So it's the 2014s we can see there. So I'm definitely still involved with these. On this series here, we can see that they recently introduced their gold model that they have of 100 gold coins. So now they have a lineup of the BU, which I'm displaying here. I believe they have a F15 lineup in the proof, and they've always done 1,000 silver proofs. One thing I do like, as a lot of individuals can get in at that level, is that they've never changed their silver lineup. So they're increasing the mintage on the gold, which was inevitable. Very smart thing to do, keeping it at 100. They're done there, barely breaking even. It's just now we've had the whole hoorah with the dealers doing what they're doing, but they've kept the silver at 1,000, and that's the silver proof, and the BU's always been what the BU is. So I think that's the Water Buffalo there on the 2015. Real nice pieces, so I'm definitely going to be involved with these guys. The hype and the rush wasn't as bad on the African ounce, called an African Wildlife series, so the gold sold out nicely. You know, there's still some dealers asking silly money, so you can find the odd one laying around. The silver proof didn't do enough in comparison to the Lunar series and the Nautical Ounce series, which is interesting because they've always had these silver proofs out. So either individuals just didn't jump on them, or, as I'm suspecting, the collected coins in general have definitely slowed down a lot, and I'll touch upon that in a moment. But here's the 2017 Hippo. So real nice. They've always got them in a similar kind of area. We've got the animal on one side and the map of Africa on the other. Let's get into the back of that. Now on the most current one, I only have the proof version. I haven't picked up the BU version yet. But we'll also get the rooster out, as technically both from the same boat. But here's their most recent offering. So this is the 2018 giraffe that they have here. Stunning piece, and it's on this design here that they also brought out or added the gold into the mix. So I'm definitely going to be on board with these guys on this here. I'm liking all of what they're doing. The only problem I'm having is the current, you know, the cat and mouse game we're having with the gold. You know, you'd have a lot more individuals interested as you do, but when we've got the situation we've got currently now, coming up next I believe is going to be the second installment of the nautical ship. Now I'm on board. I've put a dealer out there that's doing good prices. As the time comes close, I'll be putting out there once again all dealers I know that ships worldwide or that will be doing decent prices, but I'm technically 1 foot out, 1 foot in, so I'm not locked in. I mean, on a lot of the more key ones in my eyes, I still have some gold roosters left. I have the silver proof here, as you can see. I mean, this silver proof sold for $500. I sold one of these for. So that's just an example of how powerful these coins were. Well, I'd say they still are in their prime. So they're doing fantastic things. I definitely want to stay a part of them, but I'm not going to be battling with dealers that are literally, you know, chomping at the bit, because in the current times where a lot of metals are stagnating, spot price is going sideways, it's not going up or down, dealers really can't justify increasing the prices or whacking the premiums up to the silly numbers they're doing. So I'm still going to be involved, but if they're going to be doing the same rat race, me personally, I may just bow out and just watch on the sidelines and see how it goes from there. But other than that, I am still involved with everything, all the series that the Rwandan boys have out. I'm going to be backing them, so we're just going to have to see how that one plays out. But currently it's looking more like this year could be more of a wait year. When I say that, collector coins are going to really need to step their game up, but I can't see them doing it. I see the mints releasing coins, collector coins this year, but whereas you would have got a 15,000 mintage, now we're touching upon the Royal Mint here, you're going to see them releasing something like a 45,000 mintage, you know, under the same guise that more people get the opportunity to collect these coins this time or lock in. Whether they've got their Rupert the Bear or their Paddington Bear 50p coming up, I may be passing a whole load of offerings from the Royal Mint this year. When we're looking at the Queen's Beast on display in here, I have these proofs that I did lock in on. Now these quarter ounce proofs was the only ones that I did lock in on. I did do a video displaying a couple of defects that I wasn't happy with at all. I'm still in two minds whether I'm going to be sending this back, but I don't have too long to really make my mind up. It's looking like I will be sending these back. So once these go back, it's only going to be the bullion that I'm locked in on. I'm more than happy with that. When from the Royal Mint, it's the Queen's Beast bullion at the 2 ounce variant. I'm very happy with, more than happy with. So I'm definitely going to be locking in and staying in there and just aiming for some bulk purchases with that on a few trades I've got in the pipelines. But anything else from the Royal Mint this year, whether it's another, I don't know what, Versary, Sovereign, or anything the likes of, they did sell well. The prices were increased, but whether people was able to secure and lock in on those prices, a lot of struck on the day sovereigns and pied forward sovereigns went up for sale for big numbers, but whether they got that is a different story. I think it's one that's definitely going to take a bit of time to appreciate and really settle in, but it's a winner. But you know, for the quick flipper, maybe not. But other than that, with the Queen's Beast series, this is definitely the only one that I'm currently locked in at. It's going to be interesting to see if they was to do anything really in the buyer's favour, but I highly doubt that, especially coming from the Royal Mint. They always put their pocket first and, you know, quality control, I don't know, 10th or something. So from the Royal Mint, I'm definitely on board with a bullion Queen's Beast series moving forward this year. A lot of the high premium collector proof or anything else that I may be tapping out or just watch on the sidelines. So other than that, we've got stuff from the Perth Mint. Now when we're looking at the Perth Mint this year, only things I'm going to really be interested in. Well, let's write off the Luna. I think it's the last year, if I'm not mistaken. What we got, the pig. It's of no interest to me. I just like the dog. I haven't picked up none of their Luna coins, whether it's a box set, free coin sale, or anything for a little while now. It's still the best in my opinion, but it's not doing anything for me, so I tapped out of that a long time ago. It's going to be interesting to see the design, but how pretty can you make a pig look? So that's going to be real interesting to see what they come out with there. Moving on, we've got these Dragon Phoenix coins that I believe they've made a series now, and then we have the Swan coins that they've made a series now. So with the Swans, I'm more interested in the Swans than this Dragon Phoenix, funnily enough. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the next design. They'd be very stupid if they tampered with the mintage, in my opinion. We already know we're going to get a silver proof now on the gold, so they've got the entire lineup. Whether they release them all at the same time will be interesting. Will I lock in? I'll tell you one thing I won't be doing, locking in thinking it's going to be the same as last time. You know, maybe we may not even get a sellout, but if APMEX gets them first, then you're at the mercy of them. So just when any scenario like that, and I'm not really too keen on, so I'll have to stand and see how that goes. But from Perth, that's all I'm really looking forward to this year. But they normally do well when they drop surprising bombs, so it's going to be interesting to see. But putting it out there, as I've already mentioned, I think this year is looking more like or stronger for a weight year. So that's just stacking pure weight. Collector coins ain't looking too good, whereas I can't really see the mints and the dealers, well, any mint that does sell from their own store, they normally keep the prices right. We did see some type of hocus pocus from the Royal Mint releasing this at a certain price, this silver gold proof here, quarter proof, and then up in the price. So mints themselves are guilty of it also. I can't remember what the difference was, but they definitely did do a, you know, last minute, now you see me, now you don't. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Perth Mint play it. But I do know everybody's bleeding out, dealers and mints, so they're going to squeeze every last drop out of it. This year I'm not going to be a part of it. So, you know, if it's not done right and just, you know, where we all gain, just count me out. I have no problem just stacking on weight this year. So it'll be fantastic to know what you guys are going to be collecting this year. What are you looking forward to? Has any of the coins you got last year performing as well as you thought they was going to be currently, or, you know, are you ready to tap out and jump onto something else this year? So it'll be fantastic to hear your thoughts in the comments. Hate or love it, guys. It'd be great to know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to come and follow me on the links that I left in the description. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you guys on the rebound.